All right, welcome back to the party, everybody. I am your host, Fletch, aka TheIndianJesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. Everybody, hit that like and subscribe. You know I would do it for you. And let's party. Big shout out to the replay gang. Thank you so much for coming back to watch this. A little fun one for you here today. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. It's already live. Remove destination. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Instagram. Not today. Screw you, Instagram. Not going live on Instagram. But we are here on YouTube, Twitch, and X. So how are you doing? Say hello. Say hello. I thought we would do a fun little show today. As you can see from the thumbnail here, we have a face-off between Michael Knowles and Tim Pool. They just put this out. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And it was a little trivia game based on Civil War, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So I thought we could check it out and go through it. So without further ado, let's do it. As always, guys, if you cannot hear the video, please do let me know.
I wrote 5:35.
I said 3:10.
It's 4 minutes and 56 seconds, so I...
Highest without going over, yes! Yeah!
Closer.
I believe Tim won that, because it was closest to it. So...
Ooh, that's gotta be embarrassing.
Brace yourselves. The libs want to steal, kill, and destroy. And the conservatives? They want these topless lunatics to either playfully jump up and down on a trampoline or get off their lawn. The battle lines have been drawn. Are we getting closer to a civil war? Well, to see who knows more about the topic of civil wars, we have a man who, in preparation for such an event, taught himself how to make his own peak lapel suit out of deer skins and tree sap. Michael Knowles. Verse.
Shout out to Michael Knowles. Shout out to TheIndianJesus. Welcome to the party. Very, very good to see ya. We also got Nick Lucetti in the building. Welcome. I get that. TVViewerski already saw this, but we're going to try not to spoil things. So if you do know the answers, maybe don't hit the poll if you already did. That is totally fine. But it's just for fun. It's just for engagement. Who do you think is going to win in a face-off Civil War trivia between Michael Knowles and Tim Pool? And of course, guys, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, there's the 3 dots right up here, or if you just long press the screen and hit that like, it would help out so very much. Push us out to more people. Let's do it.
Current Guinness Book record holder for the most time saying Civil War in a single podcast, Tim Pool. So grab your lightest pair of loafers, pack an extra black beanie, and steal your neighbor's free-range chicken. This is Face Off Civil War.
Face Off Civil War.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Face Off.
Thanks, Ben, for having me on my own show.
What did you do to prepare for this topic today?
In terms of trivia, I guess just doing my show as I normally do and reading the news constantly.
You should be more than prepared then. Mm-hmm. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to read these questions. You have 30 seconds to write down your answer. At the end, whoever loses has to do a 30-second commercial for why people should watch the other person's show. Are you ready?
All right, so here's, I think, the best way to do this. I got my drinky drink here. I think the best way to do this is you give an answer. So we'll pause, we'll talk about it. I'll go through my thought process. If I knew the answer, I'll tell you how I knew the answer to give you some time to give an answer. Let's not cheat. If you TV, let's let other people play. If you get it wrong, you got to drink. If you get it wrong, you got to drink. Question number 1. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Love the line here. All right.
Oh, let me grab some of these from you guys real quick. Just Nick being the boss. That is right. After the Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams are over, we go over to Discord. It is absolutely free to join the Discord, guys. That is where we build community, meeting new people 24/7. We're in there hanging out, having a great time. It is absolutely free to join. But if you're a member of this channel, you get full access to the Discord server. And after every Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream, we go in there for an after party. So you don't have to worry about the YouTube censors, and you are not stuck behind your screen, but you're actually on screen with me and everybody else. It is a good old time. Thank you, sir. Let's do it.
Joe, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Love the line here. All right. Question 1. Who killed Howard and Maria Stark, setting the stage for the Avengers Civil War?
Oh, give me a...
All right. Question number 1. Who killed Howard and Maria Stark, setting the stage for the Avengers Civil War. Now, I know this one off the bat. But that's obviously because I've seen the movies a million times. And I am not a comic book fan, but I am a huge MCU fan. I just saw Deadpool, 2 days ago? I did a spoiler-free review, and if you're not sure, that'll definitely give you the answers. Shout out to the well-regulated militia of One Still Under Oath. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party. I like that name. Good to see you. Good to see you. Anybody gonna give an answer? Anybody gonna give an answer? Maria Stark and Howard Stark were killed by who to start the Avengers Civil War? Nobody's gonna give an answer. Well, I of course know, as anybody should, that is Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Oh, there we go. Before we go in, Cody got it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party, the Winter Soldier indeed. Let's see if we're right.
Great. Are you freaking kidding me?
We know how much. Oh, let me move this up so we're not blocking that. We know how much Michael Knowles loves all the Marvel stuff, and well, that's why it's a funny question. That's why it's like, oh, come on, man, because he hates all that stuff. He don't watch that stuff. Hey, we also got Am in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are doing Civil War trivia. Let's go back on this one. And just start right over, just in case you missed it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Question number
Hold
one.
on here. All right. Question 1. Who killed Howard and Maria Stark, setting the stage for the Avengers Civil War?
Oh, give me a break. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, really?
So mad.
The question? Oh, that's yeah, that one.
Oh, I was so looking forward to saying that one.
That's so.
That was easy.
You may as well ask Matt Walsh about anime or video games.
All right, I think I got my answer.
All right, Mike, what do you have?
Dumbledore?
Dumbledore!
It was Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
That is correct.
Well
Not
done,
in
well done.
1 million years. If I had infinite time to give my answer, would I have gotten to Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier?
And that's fair. I mean, obviously, starting out with a fun one. I like Cody said, it's in the movie. You either saw the movie or you didn't see the movie. There you go. Shout out to Damaris. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party. Call me sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doing some Civil War trivia. Started out with some Avengers, but I think now we're getting into the good stuff. And to be fair, I did. I watched through the first, I think, 3 questions yesterday at 2.4 speed. So I did see them, but I'm dumb. I don't remember. Moving on.
You want to ask me some Marvel questions?
Oh,
I'll answer those easily.
This is brutal.
Michael kept asking, is this American Civil War? I'm like, Civil War in general. That's what we kind of got to do today.
This is awful. The
right.
funniest thing you could do right now is only ask me questions about that Marvel movie. That would be deeply painful, but very funny.
Let's see if this one's painful. Number 2, in which year did the American Civil War begin?
All right. In which year did the American Civil War begin? So we know, obviously, it was in the mid 1800s. When did it begin? I think it ended 64, right? Oh, well, nobody's on kick. I don't remember. I know it was 1860 something, but I don't remember. What do you guys got to say? So Am is saying 1861. I hope nobody's cheating. I hope nobody's Googling stuff. That's some weak shit. So we got 1861. That sounds right. And like I said, I knew it was the 1860s. Let's see. Did Am get it? The question was, in which year did the American Civil War begin? And Am is saying 1861, and I'm gonna trust Am. I think she's got this. I'm gonna go with 1861. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she said, "No, my ancestors fought in the Civil War." So, all right, I think we got it. Let's see. Nick agrees.
And whoever gets the closest will get the correct answer.
closest.
Tim looking for help.
Good.
You're wrong.
All right. What do you got?
You're wrong, Michael.
60. What did I say? 1860.
Yep, it's 1861.
Really?
All
Yeah.
right, good job to Amb and Nick. 1861, the beginning of the Civil War. The is it? Am I right that it was only the? All right, flexing over here. Am I mistaken that it was only it ended in 64, or am I mixing that up with the civil rights of 1964? 4 years seems like kind of not a long time, but also there was. Does anybody know when it ended? Yeah, Fort Sumter. Well done. Well done.
What? Hold on. So it's
Okay.
Fort Sumter is the beginning of the war.
Yep, there we go.
Correct.
61.
Was 61? Oh, man, this is not a good start for me.
Not a good start. And then, as Am says, finish up in 1865. So I knew it wasn't a super long time. I knew it was a very trunk in terms of like, you know, the war of my lifetime has been Iraq and Afghanistan, which was, 15, 20 years long. I mean, in the one part. So shout out to Lucas Melman. I don't know if this is a troll, but it's funny either way. He said, beautiful transformation. You go, girl. How long have you been on HRT? So brave. And I mean, no negative. You are very passable. You think I could get, what can I get? What could I get? I am a man, by the way. Like a male, by the way. What could I get? What could I get? If I was a trans woman, what could I... There's obviously stuff from just being a woman that you could. I bet you there's some dudes who'd be willing to take me out on a foodie date. I bet you I could get some foodie date. Show a little skin, be like, oh baby, you know what I mean? I don't know. Either way, I like. If you're being genuine, then I have to tell you that I am male. I was born that way. And I'll just take that as a compliment. Welcome to the party. We also got Free Breather. Welcome. So the war is when two nations fight each other. That is correct. We are just doing a little bit of Civil War trivia with Michael Knowles and Tim Pool. So the last question was, when did the American Civil War start? It was 1861 in April, according to Am, at Fort Sumter, and then ended in 65. Free Breather said, are you thinking about cutting off your dick and shaving off your Adam's apple? No, that has never, ever, ever once occurred to me, because I am a healthy human being. So when I have things in my head that I don't like, I fix the things in my head because they're in my head. I mean, I'm short as shit, but I can't do anything about that. So it's what it is. Moving on to our next question.
Correct.
61.
Was 61? Oh, man, this is not a good start for me.
All right, so
This is not a good start at all. Oh,
It's all right, Michael. There's a bonus question at the end, just in case.
yeah,
all right?
great. Okay. Except Tim's smarter than me.
Bonus
He's not going to
question.
gamble his win on some stupid bonus question.
Oh, I love poker.
Number 3. During the French Revolution, how many people were killed specifically by guillotine?
Ooh. How many in the French Revolution? How many people were killed specifically by guillotine? I have absolutely no reference for what this could possibly be. So, French Revolution was the 1700s? I would think I would just have to I would just have to throw I have no idea. What do you guys think? I have no clue. TV said a lot. Okay. I'll go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Nick said thousands. All right. So we're getting a little bit closer on thousands. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 250. I'm gonna say 250 because thousands seems like a lot, because a guillotine, like You're telling me they lined up thousands of people? Like, it's not like they have like machine, like chunk, 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 chunk. Like, you have to line it up. You got to get the, pull the thing up and then shunk. I mean, I don't know if they're cleaning it in the French Revolution, but I don't know. I don't know. Before we dive back into that, Adam said, becoming trans. Congrats, you get a man-made cum dumpster with zero purpose. That's what you get. I'll pass. No pun intended. Thank you. Welcome to the party. Someone who knows nothing about something said 1,784. Or are you telling me this is when the French Revolution started, 1784? I'm gonna go with that because that's I wasn't sure if it was 17 or 1800s, so that makes sense. So okay, then if we're going back to 1784, again, Nick said thousands. The question was, how many people in the French Revolution were killed specifically by guillotine? Nick said thousands. Someone who knows nothing about something reminded us that the French Revolution started in 1784. So that gives us the information that it's not like they have a lot of technology, a lot of different ways to kill people, and said no idea. TV said 50K. Okay, so we're getting more specific. TV said a lot. Then Nick said thousands. Now TV saying 50K. Okay, so we got 50K. And Dammers is saying hundreds of thousands. I got you, Buckmaster. We're going to come back to that. Cody said thousands makes sense. Low numbers. They hanged many without the thing. Yeah. Okay, so it started. It started then? And this is your guess. All right. So before we dive in, let's say a big thank you to the Fuck Master General coming in hot. No question, no comment, just pure love of the game. And of course, every donation comes with a treat for my co-host Morty. Come on, get your treat. Boy, come on, get your treat. Get it, get your treat. Get your treat. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you so very, very much. And of course, sir, that makes you the new sponsor of the stream. Very, very, very much appreciated. All right, how many people were specifically killed by guillotine? Let's get the full question.
Win on some stupid bonus.
People were killed specifically by guillotine. It's not the death total. This is just what historians think the number was for guillotines.
Closest without going over, or just closest?
Just closest. You got to get the person in there. You got to like pull the thing up. You got to release it. It's the whole process.
That's what I was saying.
Hold on, let's wait for Michael to finish writing.
Okay.
All right, Tim, you go first this time.
I have no idea. I put 3,000.
All right, Michael.
Okay.
I said 90,000.
Okay, so we got 90,000 and 3,000 and 90,000. So that's kind of a similar range to what we had. We had 50K and what did you say, 100K or something like that? Demir's came down by a lot to 17,000. So you're right, and that's like dead center in the middle between 3,000 and 90,000. Let's see.
I think Tim won. Between 15 and 17,000 people were beheaded at the guillotine during the French Revolution.
That's
good.
Yeah, but what about all the secret ones they didn't list?
90,000.
I think that's a winner for Damaris. Right on the nose. You sure you didn't Google that? Dilly to that. Yeah, same. I saw these first three questions and I just had no clue. I honestly thought it was like a super low number, and then I was missing. I thought I was mixing it up with a different question, and so I remember the 15. So I thought it was a super low number, but then I thought it was higher, and yeah, my memory is not great. So yeah, shout out to Damaris. Nail on the head, and we'll count that. Am got in right at the last minute. I know there's a little bit of delay, so dilly to both of you. Well done.
Mike, that's high in the French Revolution.
Yeah, but what about all the secret ones they didn't list?
90,000, Mike, that's high.
I don't know, man. The Jacobins were awful people.
Yeah, they killed themselves. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
not in a funny haha way. Kind of
more like a.
Yeah, like after they got Robespierre was like, I'm going to kill everybody. They're like, no, we're going to kill you. And he was like, well, by the sword.
TV knows.
Apparently, just as many people were killed by this weird drowning technique, but they thought that was too inhumane and moved specifically to the guillotine.
This is why
Drowning techniques? That's wild. That's wild. Just imagining the way that like we have our sensitivities about like even with like the death penalty. We still have our sensitivities that we like, oh, we don't want anybody to suffer, we don't want, like, it's just a shot, the electric chairs. I don't know if it's every state, but certainly in some states you are still allowed to go by firing squad, and people just don't use that. But I mean, drowning, insane.
Your drowning technique, but they thought that was too inhumane and moved specifically to the guillotine.
This is why I always thought, for all of Henry VIII's problems, you can't say he was a bad husband, because he ordered really, really fine blades for his wives. So, painless.
Fair enough.
Number 4.
All right.
According to Wikipedia, how many men died in the American Civil War?
According to Wikipedia, how many men died in the American Civil War? I want to say 3 million. I'm not sure why, and I remember I did see this already, but I was watching super fast. I was doing other stuff. I don't super remember. I got the last one way off. I think 3 million. 3 million. How many men died in the American Civil War?
4. According to Wikipedia, how many men died in the American Civil War?
According to Wikipedia.
So Nick says 500,000. 500,000. Okay, so that's a good range.
Wikipedia.
Who else?
All right, Michael.
600,000.
Tim.
Ooh, so Mike and Nick, neck and neck. Mike and Nick. That may as well be the same number. That may as well be the same number. Well, and yeah, so that's why that's a very specific question here. Oh, did I not put this up? Sorry about that, pal. Shout out to the Funk Master General. Yeah, Wikipedia is not a useful source. 600,000 died in the Civil War. So okay, we're all right in the. You're all right in that same realm. So I guess I'm way out there. But let's see. So Michael says 600K.
1.8 million.
Michael is closer.
Okay. So
Thank goodness.
Between 620 and 750,000.
600. So it's
deaths.
All right.
Wait. So a total 600, about 600,000, 655,000 men dead over states' rights. Which, I mean, definitely a worthy cause, but slavery, not so much. Not so much.
You know what I was thinking that it was that number for each side, and so I added them up.
Look, I'll take whatever I can get. What is it now? 3 to 1, 4 to 1,
3-1.
3 to 1. Okay, all right. I'm still in it, I guess.
It's comeback coming.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Which country?
Yeah, like the guillotine is humane. I mean, it's definitely better than being drowned. A thousand percent would rather be beheaded than drowned. So let's not get that twisted. If for some reason I'm in a situation where I can't communicate and I'm being put to death, and I can the options are drowning or guillotine. Don't get it twisted that just because I'm saying the guillotine is not super humane, that I wouldn't choose that 1,000 times over being drowned. That would be insane. He said, Knowles is on the ropes. Yeah, he's not doing so well. Nick says, can we get some likes for my man here? That's right, guys. If you just hit the 3 dots right up here, or if you just long press your screen and hit that like button, it helps out so much. It's quick, it's easy, it's free. Thank you. Cody said, my comment on how humane it was disappeared, proving it was humane. YouTube doesn't want to run cover for the it doesn't want you running cover for big guillotine. We know where their bread is buttered. They don't. They are in with big guillotine. All right. Good one. So let's move on to the.
Okay. All right. I'm still in it, I guess.
It's a comeback coming.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Which country is home to the longest active civil war in modern history, starting in 1948?
Let's get that info one more time.
Okay. All right. I'm still in it, I guess.
It's a comeback coming.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Which country is home to
So, okay, we're looking for a country. Which country?
the longest active civil war in modern history, starting in 1948?
So starting in so we're going all the way back to 1948, but not any further. Going back to this might be a multiple choice question actually, but we're looking for a country since 1948, the longest active civil war. Morty, you cannot put your head on the mouse. There you go. Nope. Right there. There you go. Nope. There you go. He's trying. No, bro. He's laying his head right on my hand on the mouse. I'm sorry, bud. I need this. Shout out. Let's drink for that. Dilly to me. Damn. So y'all already got some good answers. Someone said Brazil. Am said Myanmar, and TV said Burma. Morty, stop it! You can't do that. I cannot have you laying on my hand on the mouse. That is not an option. Look right there. There you go. Ay. Am said, I just watched something on this. There was 60 years or maybe 70. I can't remember. And Nick is going with Am. Cody said Korea, kind of. They changed the names of the wars and never ended them technically. That is that's very true. But do we count in 1948? Was Korea one country? Because as of right now, South Korea and North Korea are different countries. They're not the same country. But that's still okay. Yeah, so I think this is a multiple choice. So let's back this up and see if we got some options. Hey, hold up. Look who we got. We got King Nirvana in the people. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. In the building. Welcome to the party. Moving on up. And again, guys, if I could just get like 3 likes on this video, I would be so happy. 3 more likes and I will be a happy boy. Welcome to the party. So yeah, we'll get the question, and if I remember correctly, this does have multiple choice, even though I think you guys got it already.
And I'm still in it, I guess.
It's a comeback.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Which country is home to the longest active civil war in modern history, starting in 1948? This is A, B, C, and D.
Okay, yeah.
Is it A, Colombia, B, Myanmar or Burma, C, Sudan, D, Yemen?
Oh, I already wrote my.
I originally would have said Sudan. I originally would have said Sudan, just because I remember a time when that was people were talking about how long that had been going. Am I mixing? No, Sudan. I'm mixing that up with something else. I'm mixing it up with something. There's a country like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I don't know, but yeah, I think you guys are right.
My answer.
B, Myanmar or Burma, C, Sudan, D, Yemen.
Oh, I already wrote my answer down before I gave multiple.
Hold on. I think your answer.
So did you guys.
Can you state the question again? Because I think the actual correct answer is not even listed there. But say it again.
Which country is home to the longest active civil war in modern history, starting in 1948? Colombia, Myanmar, Sudan, Yemen. They also would say Myanmar is Burma, so you can use either one of those. Tim?
I wrote that down before you even gave multiple choice. Burma.
Michael?
I said Sudan.
The correct answer is Burma.
Really?
Okay.
Well, he should have said Myanmar.
Okay, so hey, I'm super wrong, but I'm no more wrong than Michael Knowles. I will take it. So yes, it was Burma. Myanmar. Is it Myanmar? Myanmar, or is it Myanmar? Obviously, it's spelled Myanmar, but I feel like it would be said Myanmar. But either way, it was Burma until 1989. Shout out to 89. I was an 80s baby by 31 days. Let's go. Shout out to you guys for knowing that. Shout out to you guys. Not even me and Michael Knowles do it. But you guys on top of it. Well done. Well done. Chad would have been a good answer as well. Someone who knows nothing said Sudan is an active war between the Africans and Middle Easterns. So, I mean, is that to say that it is the longest active conflict, but it's not a civil war? Is that kind of what you're saying with that? Cody said modern history forgets the 116 war that was half civil war, half regional war, and the Black Plague murked them anyway. I don't know if I ever learned about that at all. But yeah, you guys got it. And then what did Ann say? Korea separated to stop Soviet Union in the 40s. I get, and like they said, it was since 1948. So that's why that came up. But Michael doesn't like the question. Let's see what he doesn't like about the question here.
It's Sudan.
The correct answer is Burma.
Really? Well, did he should have said Myanmar though. So does he get I thought the answer was going to be Korea.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, shouldn't it be Korea? It's still technically in a state of civil war.
But that was in the 50s, wasn't it?
That wouldn't be, yeah, because it started
right. That's true. Okay. All right, Burma.
That's specifically why I asked when in 1948 was Korea one country, or was there already North and South? And so if there's already North and South, then similar to what I think someone who knows something who knows nothing is saying the same kind of thing, that it's definitely an active conflict and a war, but not specifically a civil war. But damn, you guys know your Civil War history a lot better than I do. That is exactly why I'm not a historian or a news guy. I am here to get us with better discourse and talking to people that hate us and get them to not hate us. Shout out to Sarah K in the building. Welcome to the party. When you spin out from the Jump Street movies? Like Korean Jesus? No, I just got long hair and a beard, and I don't know. It worked. Does it work? I don't know. You tell me. But welcome to the party. Cody said the 116 War is known as the 100. Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, the 100 Years' War. Fought by the region of France with multiple kings versus England, and took place in the 14th century. Fair enough. So I definitely, and now that you say that, I remember that the 100 Years' War wasn't exactly 100 years. So I obviously worked on that. And Sarah K says it works. All right. Shout out to Sarah K. Dilly to you. We also got Brian Ball in the building. Welcome to the party. China and Taiwan, but again, that's I think the same issue that we had with Korea and Sudan. Was it Sudan or Yemen or whatever, where it's two different countries and it's a civil war. And then again, there's TV viewers saying it was a modern times only since 1948. But welcome to the party. And we also got Ace in the building. And I hope my daughters have your hair. Well, I hope they do too. It is serving me well, you know what I mean? Welcome. Brian says Game of Thrones was based on that. Oh, really? Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna have to look more into that. Like, yo, I just watched the penultimate episode for season 2 of House of the Dragon last night. Fire. If you were soured on like the George R.R. Martin Song of Ice and Fire stuff because of Game of Thrones season 8, throw it out the window, watch House of the Dragon. It is the one. I do not know how to say this, so I'm gonna call you worsened. Is that? I apologize. I'm very American, but welcome to the party. Said religion. No, thank you. I am an atheist, but I do have a lot of respect for Judeo-Christian values, Enlightenment values, liberal, classical liberal values, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not some far left or left at all. Loser. I do have principles, but no religion. Dogma is no bueno. But welcome to the party. King said, sorry to make it about me, but I'm a 30-year-old boomer. In the future, when I see the after party, it is streamed from Discord. I know nothing. Yeah, don't worry about that. We're not doing the after. I mean, we'll see. I don't really want to do an after party tonight, but we'll get you set up. You know, you're already in the server, so all I have to do is left click and you'll be able to do it, and then you got to click the thing. It'll be super easy. And so King Nirvana is talking about the after party. So you guys see I'm just doing, you know, a little vertical stream from the bedroom here, but every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, I am live down in the studio with the full setup and everything. And then, of course, after we finish there, instead of worrying about the YouTube censors, instead of you being stuck on your keyboard, we can go over to Discord for the after party where we can say whatever we want. If you're not familiar with Discord, don't worry about it. I am very very familiar rather with explaining how it works. It is very simple. It's basically just like a group chat on steroids, and you know, it's a lot of fun. Shout out to Knives. Said, is hygiene really illegal in India? Well, no, never been there. Probably smells like it. Smells like it for sure. But I don't know. That's why I'm not going. Welcome to the party. Let's grab this last one. Sarah said, did you watch Disney Channel when you were growing up? What was your favorite show? If you did, I love Zach and Cody. No, unfortunately, I was a Nickelodeon kid, so I was definitely like Hey Arnold, Hey Arnold, Doug, Rugrats, SpongeBob, stuff like that. I didn't get Disney Channel, and then I'm 34, so Zach and Cody was a little like my younger sister watched Zach and Cody. Like by the time we did get Disney Channel on like the main cable thing, I was too old for that. Did you see Quiet on the Set? I just watched that last week, and like insane. I mean, obviously, if you've heard about like, oh, they're doing weird stuff at Nickelodeon, or they were doing weird stuff at Nickelodeon, like that's the long and short of it. But I mean, understanding what actually happened, crazy. Ooh, killer tofu. If you know, you know. There you go. Oh, thank you. I very, very, very much appreciate that. Yeah, what was the band called? Ooh, killer tofu. The nematodes. I don't know. Good times. And yeah, Hey Arnold was the one. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the Funk Master General again with 5 gifted memberships. And again, of course, every donation comes with a Testing. Can you hear me? Well, I'll just talk. Let me know if you can't hear me. But if you just got a gifted membership from our boy, the Funkmaster General, make sure you join that Discord, because now you have full access. There you go. So Kevin, make sure you are in the Discord, and then send me a DM with your YouTube name, and I will make sure you have all the permissions for all the members. Thank you so very much to the Funk Master General, doing the damn thing. Thank you so very much. All right, so in honor of that, let's dive right back into this. Thank you again, sir. Thank you.
Wasn't it?
That would be, yeah, because this started.
Right. That's true. Okay. All right. Burma it is.
Yeah. You missed that movie, Michael, about Burma?
I think I might have, yeah. Yeah. Darn. All right. Getting blown out.
Number 6, during Caesar's civil war from 49 to 45 BC, what action did Julius Caesar take that most historians attribute to the start of the bloody conflict?
I didn't even listen to this, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I need to go back because I was typing. But shout out again to the folk as a general. Let's hear this one more time.
During Caesar's civil war from 49 to 45
from 49 BC to 45 BC.
What action did Julius Caesar take that most historians attribute to the start of the bloody conflict?
So what did Caesar do that started the conflict? The only reason I know, and this is past where I saw. So I saw there was a couple questions. I saw those first 3 questions, and I knew that I wanted to share this with you. So now we're going in blind. But I don't know, I think, as much as the average man knows about the Roman Empire. When the TikTok trend went around, like, you know, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And guys are just saying like, oh, like every day or 3 times a day. That's not really me. But crossing the Rubicon, that every single time Caesar's been brought up in the last 5 years. Oh, this is crossing the Rubicon. This is crossing the Rubicon. So there is definitely a. If that's not it, I don't know what they could possibly be talking about. If you have good pizza, you know. Kevin said, I don't know. He had a big cock. I've seen it already. So like, oh, okay. Crossed the Rubicon. Yes, I believe. I mean, what else could it be, right? What else could it be? Yeah, you guys got it. Because the basis for right-wing talking points is Yep. Then I think I'm absolutely right. Funkmaster, make sure you tell him. Remember, your name is different in Discord than here, so make sure he knows who to add or if you add him. Let's see if we're all right.
All right.
Y'all are flying through these.
Yeah, I think this one's easy, right?
All right.
Crossing the Rubicon.
Cross the Rubicon.
He crossed the Rubicon. That is correct.
Just like Trump.
Let's drink it up. Drink it up. All of us know what is good. Caesar crossed the Rubicon. The world was changed forever. Cody's saying left-wing talking points going too far. It's that guy. That guy boycotted the family-friendly drag show. Some of us have problems with living in the past for reasons. Indeed. So here, hold on. I got you. We got King. And boom. Tagged you both. So you should be good. Oh, yo, Kevin Johnson is the Jew of Jesus. Hey, what's good? I didn't know you. I forget, but I know you told me that before. But hey, we got another Jesus in there. Love it. I just tagged you both, so you guys should be able to see that tag in the free chat. Steve Yerski said, "Oh, I thought he made a cross in a Rubik's cube." Close. He made. I mean, hey, nobody said he didn't. That just wasn't the question. Maybe he did. Maybe
crossing the Rubicon.
Crossed the Rubicon.
He crossed the Rubicon. That is correct.
Just like Trump. Every week there's something new. He crossed the Rubicon.
However, I will add that his forces had already crossed earlier from a couple days before he did, and so Caesar's crossing of the Rubicon is a misattribution.
And yeah, at that point it was old hat. I don't even know why they took notice of it.
Yeah, his troops already. He already had troops on the other side. But then when he personally did it, I guess someone's like, "Oh, look what he's doing."
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. See, like I didn't really know anything about that. I just, as who said it? As Cody said, it's the basis for right-wing talking points. It's come up so often that like you think it's like just word association at this point. Caesar crossed the Rubicon. All right, moving on.
All right, number 7. According to the Holocaust Encyclopedia, how many people lost their lives in the Spanish Civil War?
All right, one more time.
Personally did it, I guess someone's like, "Oh, look what he's doing."
Yeah.
You know.
All right, number 7. According to the Holocaust Encyclopedia, how many people lost their lives in the Spanish Civil War?
King, I just tagged you. It's the Rob guy. That's Pugmaster. The one that I tagged you in. That's him. Did I miss something? Okay, no, I didn't. Sorry. Okay, so according to the Holocaust,
How many people lost their lives in the Spanish Civil War?
How many people lost their lives in the Spanish Civil War? So if I had to guess on, so again, when was the Spanish Civil War? Brian said 5. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit higher. Someone who knows nothing said 19 million. That seems high. Coming from complete ignorance, that seems high. So I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna say 3 million. I'm gonna say 3 million again because I feel like that is a number that is relevant to. Okay. That makes a little more sense. All right, none of us know. Nobody has a clue. I'm sticking with 3 million. Anybody else want to give? And Brian's sticking with 5. So it's somewhere between 5 and 3 million, maybe. Let's see. Was
that in the Holocaust Encyclopedia?
I don't know. It's just where we got it from.
Dirty, rotten, filthy commies, or like all people?
I thought he was. Holy crap. Did you guys just think what I just thought? He's like, why is that in the Holocaust Encyclopedia? He's dirty, rotten, filthy. I thought he was going to say Jesus. Listen to it. Tell me.
I don't know. It's just where we got it from.
Tell me that doesn't come down.
Was that in the Holocaust Encyclopedia?
I don't know. It's just where we got it from.
Dirty, rotten, filthy commies?
I paused it. But,
or like all people, including the good priests and nuns who the communists were killing.
Hard 5.
All people.
Okay. Gosh, I don't know.
We'll probably have to cut that out for YouTube, Michael.
Huh? What? No, because this is what the libs do. The libs try to they call the communists the Republicans, and they try to make Franco into like super duper mega Hitler. But the Soviet Union was trying to take over Iberia, and the commies were killing nuns and priests, and they were just like the worst people on earth. And then there's Franco trying to cobble together this coalition of like monarchists and some fascists and some right wingers to stop the Ruskies from Iberia. But then somehow Franco's the bad guy. I don't know.
Civil wars are complicated.
Guys, a huge favor. One more time, if you could just hit that like button, either press the 3 dots or just hold the long press the screen. I promise it helps so much. I hate begging, but it helps so much, and it's free. It's easy. It takes 2 seconds. Just fucking do it. Thank you.
Complicated.
They're complicated.
Yeah. All right, Tim, what do you have?
I put 3 million.
Put 500,000.
Okay, all right. So we're between 500K and 3 million. I said 3 million. And Brian's with 5. Who's going to be closer? Let's find out.
It's exactly 500,000.
Hey, all right.
I had no idea.
Nope.
You won! You got closer. Dilly to Brian. Well done.
I was flying.
Oh, yeah, sort of. That was my second correct answer.
All right. Number 8. What event is commonly regarded as the starting point of the Syrian Civil War in 2011?
Okay, the Syrian Civil War in 2011. So again, foreign affairs, geopolitics, not my strong suit. But I do remember Assad and the gassing his own people. Was that 2011? I have no clue. So again, what was the question? The question was...
It's commonly regarded as the starting point of the Syrian Civil War in 2011.
What event is commonly regarded as the starting point? I'm going to go with that just because I don't know anything else about Syria. I know that, but I know they but that I don't think that is I don't think that is all specifically starting. I think we once it started, then it was the green light for Obama to do his thing. All right, so nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm gonna go with the Assad gassing his own people. I have no idea whether that's right, wrong, or otherwise. But hey, let's see it. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hate to beg, but it helps so much. So thank you. All right, let's see.
Is it A,
Oh, we got
government
multiple
corruption
choice.
scandal?
All right. A, government corruption scandal.
B, military coup.
Military coup.
C, Arab Spring
Arab Springs protest.
D, assassination of a political leader.
The assassination of a political leader. So I'm going to say it was not. Let's go through these again. I think it was not D. Oh.
Or in 2011. Is it A, government corruption scandal? B,
So that's kind of in line with what Brian's saying. Political distress, government corruption scandal. Okay, but changing the answer to D. Okay. So let's stick with, okay, so A is government corruption scandal.
B, military coup.
Military coup.
C, Arab Spring protest. D, assassination of a political leader.
See, I think the assassination of a political leader, I think they're talking. No. Gaddafi was Libya, not Syria, right? I was right with Assad. Okay, what is he saying? I know Assad was involved. I seem to remember white phosphorus being used. But that's not an option here. Wait, are you changing your answer? Or are you asking what was A? We'll do one more. Let's go through the
Military coup, 2011. Is it A, government corruption scandal? B, military coup? C, Arab Spring protest? D, assassination of a political leader? All right, Michael.
I said the Arab.
one more time. One more time. I just want to hear them.
Government corruption scandal.
No.
B, military coup? C,
Maybe.
Arab Spring protest? D, assassination of a political leader?
I'm going with either B or C. So A was what did they say? Political stress.
Coup. Is it A, government corruption scandal? B, military coup?
A government corruption scandal. I don't think it was a government corruption scandal. I don't know, but I don't think so. Hey, we got James Cox in the building. Welcome to the party. So let's keep America's shitties. Kakamala for president. Let's keep the Arpe border open. Kamala for president. I mean, if that's what you want, definitely vote for Kamala. Welcome to the party. We also got CJ in the building saying Arab Springs. That's what I was thinking too. Just because the fact that it has, and again, I'm coming from complete ignorance, but just the fact that it has a name speaks to me. I don't know. I'm going with Arab Springs. And Brian is going with, what was D?
C, Arab Spring protest. D, assassination of a political leader.
So I say Arab Springs. CJ said Arab Springs. Brian said final answer. Assassination. Let's see.
All right, Michael.
I said the Arab Spring, wasn't it? And then Assad allegedly gassed the people.
Stem?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. I knew it. I knew that for real. I just didn't know the name. Let's go. I mean, we don't know if it's right yet, but he said the same thing. Tim said the same thing. Let's go. I
Arab
didn't know that's what
Spring,
it was.
wasn't it? And then Assad allegedly gassed the people.
Stem?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, C, Arab Spring.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Arab Spring protest.
And then the entire Western world said, we have to take out Assad. And then he didn't go away, and then we all just forgot about it.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was going to say. Because remember, for those of you who are new here, I was not really paying attention to politics until like 2014, 2015. I always tell the story about how when I was in college in 2008, I was walking from my friend's dorm back to my own dorm one random Tuesday night, and everybody's outside celebrating. I'm like, what the hell is going on? That was the night we got our first black president. So I had no idea about politics. But I remember that. And then I do remember that it's like, how come, because I remember hearing that, Assad gassed his own people. And then I heard that was a false flag, but I never heard any kind of resolution to that. And again, I wasn't super into politics at that time, but I had friends who were. And so like the same people who told me about let's not gas his own people, those people just never had any answers about it.
World said, we have to take out Assad, and then he didn't go away, and then we all just like forgot about it. When after like years, he's the worst guy ever. We have to. Never mind, he's fine. He's back in the club.
Well, Trump won, and that kind of changed things.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right, number 9.
Facts.
Which American?
Actually, let's hit on that. That's an interesting point. We forgot about
when
it.
after like years, he's the worst guy ever. We have to. Never mind, he's fine. He's back in the club.
Well, Trump won, and that kind of changed things.
Yeah.
The list continues to grow. The list continues to grow of things that perhaps could have been world-ending, or at least the beginning of a world war, that just disappeared because of Donald Trump being in office. But yeah, go Scamala, go Cackling Kamala. I'm good. What someone who knows nothing about something is saying. So I read into it. Arab Spring actually started in Tunisia and spread through the Arab world from there. Okay. Did we? So just specifically on the false flag thing, was like, did Assad gas his own people, or was it somebody else trying to make it look like Assad gassed his own people? I would believe it either way.
All right, number 9. Which American Civil War battle had the most casualties?
Which I'm just gonna keep this up. Which American Civil War had the most casualties? I think I know this because of The Office. DM does GB. I'm pretty sure. Because, okay, what I'm thinking of is spoilers for The Office if you haven't seen The Office, but the episode where they go on the field trip with the pink hats, and they go to this specific battle, place where the battle took place, and then Dwight Schrute is saying, no, Schrute Farms was the most whatever it is, not this place. And I don't remember if it was the most northern or if it was the most casualties. Why is it called Arab? I mean, I would call Syria the Middle East. No. Okay, yeah. Shout out to William Robertson the third. Welcome to the party. That's what I was thinking. It is Gettysburg, right? And so the question is, what is the which American Civil War battle had the most casualties? Shout out to Giggling Spy. Welcome to the party. Yeah, everybody is saying this, and I think again, I remember the episode being like, is it the northernmost or is it the most bloody or most casualties? Was it the second most? Yes, second most. Was it the first? No. I'm only talking to Aaron. That's where I'm thinking. All
right, number 9. Which American Civil War battle had the most casualties?
Ooh. Oh, that's a tough question, actually. I don't know if I like that question.
I don't know.
Seems like y'all know more about Civil Wars than our producers do here.
Well, so my
question seems like we know more about Civil War than the Civil War guy, Tim Pool, who is beating Michael Knowles. I mean, come on. Now we're even. I was, so real quick, just an aside, because King kind of spoiled a little thing about House of Dragon last night on stream. I was getting towards the part where, because I remember you said something about dragons, and I was like, I found myself trying to remember what you said. and that I was actively trying to be like, nope, just forget about it. Just forget about it. I know it's something with dragons. I know it, but just leave it. Just leave it. Just let it watch. I was actively saying, no, don't think about it. If you think about it, you'll know. And I mean, to be fair, what you had said didn't actually spoil anything huge, but I didn't know that at the time. But now we're even. Now we're even. Dispensary one? What you smoking? What you mean? Am said, Am said what? Like 50,000, if I recall, but more than half of that were wounded. Okay. Going back to Syria, someone who knows nothing about something said chemical attacks were implemented, but disputes of whether Assad perpetrated. Also, speaking of truth, the band from Doug was the Beats. Yo, there's a so you guys remember when the again, quick aside, the EDM phase when everything was huge. So there's one scene in The Office where okay, dysentery one. There we go. That makes a little more sense. And Aaron, he is very cute. But there is one scene where Dwight is talking about his farm and you know what he wants, and he says, I want people to think, wow, I need this beat right now. And I was like, yo, somebody needs to put that in an EDM song before it drops. He's like, wow, I need that beat right now. Like, that would be awesome. And nobody ever did it. Nobody ever did it. I'm not a producer. I don't know how to do it, but nobody ever did it. But good call. Good call. What is CJ saying? What? It's here and there. If I have good association. So if you say something that has a tie, like I don't necessarily know if I could pull those memories just like out of my ass. I'm like watching The Office now as my sleepy time sitcom, so that's why I'm a lot more familiar with the Office. But I'm glad I don't have that good of a memory because I didn't want to remember what you said when I was watching it. Yeah, so you just said Obama's red line that actually wasn't. Unlike strong leaders, good or bad or otherwise, just strong. When you say it's a red line and somebody crosses the red line, you have to do something. All right, moving on. Yeah.
Seems like y'all know more about Civil War than our producers do here.
Well, so my question with that is, how do you define battle? Because, how do you define battle? Like, that's a tough one.
It's a pretty famous one.
I could give you two answers.
Are you thinking?
Okay, they're still thinking about it.
Okay, I think I know what you're thinking of. That's a fair point. I assume he means battle.
Are you talking about after the Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's parents, or
yeah, right?
What's the timeline?
Shortly thereafter.
If you just joined us, the first question was who killed Howard and Maria Stark to start the Avengers Secret War. That's why Civil War. That's why they brought that up.
Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's parents, or
yeah, right?
What's the timeline?
Shortly thereafter. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm throwing at a dartboard right here.
All right, Mr. Dartboard, Michael.
Nobody guessed anything that was wrong. Nobody guessed anything that was wrong. He said Bull Run.
First or second?
Tim?
And Tim's like, nah,
Gettysburg.
you wrong.
Gettysburg.
I thought it was like too obvious to say Gettysburg.
The reason I was asking is because I'm pretty sure there are bloodier instances. You know, I'm like, Sherman's March to the Sea is not considered a battle, I guess, but man, that was...
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I think it was 50,000 people died in Gettysburg.
Wow.
50,000.
Number 10, which senator had...
Wait, before we move on, who said that? Yeah, spot on. Shout out to Am. Am knows her Civil War shit. Dilly to that. Well done. Oh, sorry if I just slammed the microphone. King Nirvana said, I'm a fool for typing out spoilers again. Just realized there's other people here. Well, I mean, we can spoil. I don't think. We can spoil old shows. You can spoil The Office. It's just like, give it the 48-hour rule. If you care about something enough that you care about spoilers, watch it in 48 hours or don't bitch. But within 48 hours, Give him a motherfucker a break, you know what I mean? All right. Question 10. Question 10. That one was an easy one to us, not to Tim Pool and Michael Knowles, but we
50,000 people died in Gettysburg. Wow. Number 10. Which senator had two sons who became major generals during the Civil War? One for the North and one for the South.
All right, Am, this is for you. Which senator had two sons who became major generals?
Became major generals during the Civil War. One for the North and one for the South. Is it A, John C. Calhoun?
John C. Calhoun.
B, Henry Clay.
Henry Clay. Brian says Donald Trump. Donald. So Donald Trump is in there. John C. Calhoun. Henry Clay.
C, Stephen A. Douglas. Or D, John J. Crittenden.
John G. Crittenden. This guy. Whoa. Okay. So let's take this back. What's even the question?
Yeah, had two sons who became.
Okay. So yeah, which senator? So we're looking for the name of a senator. This senator, his sons, were both generals in the Civil War. One for the North and one for the South. I don't know why you're saying that word, but okay. And then let's go through the options again.
Became major generals during the Civil War. One for the North and one for the South. Is it A, John C. Calhoun, B, Henry Clay, C, Stephen A. Douglas, or D, John J. Crittenden?
I'm saying D.
Me too. I had no idea.
That's correct.
Right, so they're both just guessing. Oh,
hey, all right. It's because he's like the only one who doesn't have a really famous name.
Yeah, he was a U.S.
Yo, Am knows her shit. God damn. Am knows her shit. There you go, Brian, coming in with the last minute right answer. Great job, you guys know this stuff really, really well. It's impressive, and that's I want to take a moment to realize or to point out, like, I hope nobody here. If you're new, welcome. I am Lutch, aka the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. But if you are, and shout out to Jessica Skinner, welcome. Glad to see ya. Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. But if you guys know, if you guys have been here for a while, you know that I'm not a news guy. I'm not somebody who's trying to come up here and act like I know all of the things. So you need to listen to me because I know all the things, and I'm going to tell you all the things. That'll be pretty shitty because I don't. But what I do think is important is us having these conversations and being able to communicate and learn the things that we don't already know. And so you guys, there's a lot of areas where you guys are way more well-read than me. You guys are like this, and it's not a competition. And that's not what we're doing. I'm not trying to be the guy who knows everything about everything. I want to foster the conversations that come from the things that we cover. So, just in case you're new here and you think that I think that I'm the shit, that ain't what we doing. We're just hanging out, having a good time, talking about what really matters and figuring out how to foster those conversations. Shout out to Quasi. Welcome. Said, forgive me for my sins, sir. You need no forgiveness. You are human and your mistakes are no worse than any others. So I'm not forgiving you for shit. You got to forgive your goddamn self. Welcome to the party. TV Viewerski said I could have just typed the letter down. Yeah, well, multiple choice. That's how it works. Exactly, Brian. A wise man knows he knows nothing. Now, I know everything. I'm just not trying to tell you. No, I'm just kidding. But facts, humility is, I think, one of it's not my strong suit, but it's something that I feel is very important to be the person that I want to be, is to try to be more humble, find more humility, and that's how you learn. That's how you become the person who is justified and be like, no, I know this shit, motherfucker. Like you have to go through it. So I definitely, well, yeah. And Brian said you may be I wouldn't call myself a stoic if we're really getting down that road. I'm an absurdist. But stoicism itself, the notion of, being aware that you have emotions, that you should feel your emotions, but that doesn't need to be outwardly pushed to people who, it's not their responsibility. So stoicism, definitely a huge aspect of it. And yeah, I love it. Oh, Jesus. What do we got about Hawk-Tuah? King said, I learned the Hawk-Tuah ways here. I learned the Hawk-Tuah ways here. Was here? You've been a news. I learned about the Hawk-Tuah girl here. So you've been a newsman to me. Well, I mean, I try to stay relevant. I try to keep, fresh stuff. But I like, when something happens, this is not the channel to, be like, well, what's the headline? That ain't what I do. That ain't what I do. Spit on that thing. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. She was just on Bill Maher, and I was going to cover Bill Maher and Hawk-Tuah tomorrow, but only half of you were like, I'm into it. So I think I can find something better. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, the Funk Master General. There we go. Come here, bud. Of course, that is a treat for Morty. That's right. Every donation comes with a treat for my co-host Morty. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Shout out to David Banner, Orange Man Good, Spitfire Chef, Salamando, and Raymond. Welcome to being a disciple. Make sure that you join the Discord server, guys, because the place where you're going to get the most out of your membership is in the Discord server, where we have the after parties. Thank you again so very much. This motherfucker is so happy. Thank you. Welcome to Jacob. Said, bless me, Indian Jesus, please. In the name of there's no God in the sky, I bless you, Jacob. There you go. And shout out again to my boy, the Funk Master General. Everybody put FMG in the chat. To celebrate our boy. God damn. The only one holding this whole fucking channel up. If it wasn't for him, I might not even be here. Maybe drop a 99-cent and take some pressure off my man's shoulders. Oh, well, thank you. All right. Let's dive back in. Thank you again to the Funk Master General, out sponsoring himself once again.
You're both right.
It's because he's like the only one who doesn't have a really famous name.
Yeah, he was a U.S.
What
senator from Kentucky.
What you mean you thought? I am the Indian Jesus. I'm not the Messiah of anything, but I am Jesus, the Indian Jesus. And shout out to our boy. Brian said, is cyanide and Kool-Aid at the after party? You have to join and find out, my guy.
Wow.
Number 11. The French Revolution got so nuts, they even tried to establish a new way to tell time with their revolutionary calendar. How many days were there in the French Republican calendar? 10 seconds.
How many days were in the French? Oh, let's do that. Let's just
to tell time with the French Revolution got so nuts, they even tried to establish a new way to tell time with their revolutionary calendar.
All right, a revolutionary French calendar. That's what we're talking about. The question is,
how many days were there in the French Republican calendar?
How many days? I don't fucking know. How many days? What is it exactly? How many days were there in the French Republican calendar? I'm just going to say 1,000. No, let's say 500, because 1,000's too many. But, like, I would imagine it would be some type of metric, like, base 10 system. Otherwise, why would you change it? Okay, so King Nirvana said 28. 28. Am said no clue. Brian said 0. Waving the white flag. Lunar calendar 20. Okay, so 21 and 24. So kind of like how we have 30 and 31. So both of you guys are in the 20s. Interesting. Welcome, Masters. A PSA for the new folks. The true Lord is sitting in Indian Jesus' lap. This is our true Lord. Praise him. That is the true Lord. And Nick's like, I ain't even gonna act. I ain't even gonna front. I don't even know. What is even going on. Hey, shout out to Ben G in the building. Welcome to the party. It said 75,000. I mean, you might be right. How many days were there in the French Republican calendar, their revolutionary calendar? Among Masters say it's France. Who cares? Well, I would have said the same thing a week ago, but I've seen a lot of bitching about what's going on in France because of the Olympics. Oh my God, France is being gay. What? France is being woke. What? France is offending Christianity. What? Color me surprised.
10 seconds.
Over 5,000.
All right, Michael, you got
1,000.
Okay, so he said 1,000. Brian's saying it's over 5,000. I don't know if you know that. I feel like you're kind of just saying that. Oh, yes. Spell dog backwards. It's God. Morty. All right, let's see. So 300 and
10
With 300. 300.
10 days in the calendar. The day was divided into just 10 hours. That's 10 hours total, not 10 hours AM
Wait.
PM. And hours consisted of 100 minutes, and a minute consisted of 100 seconds.
That's
Wait, so
what I said. That's exactly what I said. A base 10 system. So if there's how is there 10 days in a year? Make this what?
Divided into just 10 hours.
300. 300.
All right, Michael, you got
1,000.
10.
With 300. 300.
10 days in the calendar. The day was divided into just 10 hours. That's 10 hours
So if there's 10 hours in a day,
total, not 10 hours AM PM. And hours consisted of 100 minutes and a
there's 100 minutes in an hour, and there's 10 hours in a day. The math ain't mathin'.
minute consisted of 100 seconds.
Wait, so 10 days were in the year?
That was just like their calendar was just by a week. It's like going like that.
No, dude, that's not, you wouldn't say that's how many days are in the year.
Yeah. How many days are in the American calendar? 365. If you ask how many days are in a week, obviously it's 7. And yeah, I mean, that's like, that's exactly what I was thinking. What other possible thing could a European nation come up with a new system of numbers? It's got to be base 10. It's got to be base 10. Yeah, you knew it. You didn't say it. True. When you're right, you're right. Shout out to the leap year babies.
It's like going like that.
No, dude, that's not, you wouldn't say that's how many days are in the year.
I mean, that's just how it's described.
Oh, repeat the question.
No, yeah.
How many days were there in the French Republican calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the calendar has all of the months, you fucking moron. Okay, I'm getting pissed. But
So how many days are there in our calendar?
Exactly.
No, there are 365
No.
days in our calendar.
Exactly.
That's we're striking that question. from the record.
Come on.
There's
You
regular
meant how
question.
many distinct days are counted per week?
How many days in a week is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay,
how many
yeah.
days a week?
Yeah, that
The
question.
French go, exactly. Even if we just go with the silly phrasing of that question. Oh, the French Revolution got crazy. They changed the calendar. How many days were in a week for the French Republican or French Republic calendar? That's it. That's a good question. I'm gonna assume no, because then you need 3 more words. I have to pee so bad. And I have no way to do this.
We're eliminating that question from the record. That's outrageous. And I
Wikipedia
want
is
a
not
moderator
always
error
accurate, you know?
I
listing.
gotta
yeah.
go, guys.
All right, well, we'll call that null, and we'll move on to number 12.
Here's what-
Number 12.
I feel bad. Oh, okay. I have an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm a genius. Oh, I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. Shout out to Timcast. All right, we're just gonna let that ride. I have got to pee so bad. I will be right back. Oh my god, what's happening? Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Cool. And that was it. And then I went home and I just had a farm.
You never got
and
to play?
shovels.
Winamp.
You
Winamp.
could only watch.
No, I
Who
had
remembers
nothing.
that? You remember Winamp? Did you have that?
Yeah,
Yes, I remember Winamp.
I'm older. I think older than everybody here. I don't ever remember 45.
Huh.
And I don't remember not being connected. I got my first email address in 96 and it was Roadrunner Dave at Yahoo.
Oh, so you were late.
Yeah, but
I hope people still email you there.
Is that because
Oh,
you were in
go ahead.
Wait, where did you grow up again?
in Montreal, but
Canada?
the thing is, I always felt like I was always connected in the same way. Like the internet's one thing. I just like having a video recording device, and I've always been into that. So I don't mind being connected this way. Wherever you are, you can upload a video. And
It's pronounced Montreal.
it depends. I get in trouble. Apparently, I don't pronounce. It's Montreal or Montreal, and I go with the apparently the wrong way.
How do you say it? Like how do the French? When I went there,
Montreal is how they say
exactly
it.
Montreal. I anglicized it Montreal.
So you're already the home of Kamala Harris. So.
Oh, no, she went to school up the street
Right,
from me. Like
right.
I was raised
It's
in
a
West
very
Hamilton.
nice neighborhood from what I understand.
She's as Canadian as I am, and I think I'm more American than she is what I like
This
to say.
guy.
I was going to put together a montage like the unburdened Viva saying he's more American than Kamala, but
Did you used to go with your friends to Dépanneur to?
dépanneur, of course. Dépanneur in French is the word for dépanner, is to figure something out with minimal resources. So
Is that what that means?
Yeah, dépanneur.
No, that's what we're doing right now. That is what we're doing right now. Trying to figure shit out with the minimal resources. Let's see what I missed. I feel so much better. Thank you to Timcast for giving me. Usually I would throw my own video up and not watch somebody else's, but I had to go, man. I had to go. Well, you gotta go. Yeah, that I'm glad they threw that question out. You can't ask how many days are in a calendar when you're asking about the week. French. French is in the future. More like the well. If they're the future, I don't want to see it. Yeah, exactly, William. 10 days in a week, 10 weeks in a month, 10 months in a year. That makes sense, but that is a lot more days than 10. Shout out to Winamp and Napster. Is that me? You got a dirty dick? I don't got a dirty dick. I didn't even touch my dick. You just pull your waistband down, piss, and your waistband up. What you mean? We got to pull that. There's no way. There is no way that all of you wash your hands every time you pee. Do you wash your hands every time you pee? Yes, no, or I'm a woman. If you are a woman, it's a different thing because you got to get a ball in there. Let me know. 1 like equals 1 piss. Let me see it. He said, I know you get all the bitches. Yeah, let's let people believe that. I do have my, I'm going to knock something over in the process here. Come on, don't knock anything over. Huh. I do have my giant-sized hand sanitizer here, so is everybody happy now? 99. You know why they don't kill 100% of germs, right? I mean, this is common knowledge, right? You guys know why hand sanitizer doesn't kill 100% of germs, right? TV said the ancient Myanmar used to be Burma calendar. Yeah, maybe. Shout out to I'm gonna call you Omar because I'm not good with this stuff. Knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? I hit. Guys, how is there always somebody who hits the wrong thing? Like, it's not complicated. I don't get it. There is always somebody. I don't get it. All right. Good one. Hell no. You don't put this beautiful shit into dreadlocks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, some scumbag. I mean, my brother has dreadlocks, so take that as you will. But all right. So they're moving on. They're moving on from that one.
Great, you know.
Listed, yeah.
All right, well, we'll call that null, and we'll move on to number 12.
Okay.
Number 12, in the movie Civil War, what was the name of the reporter played by Kirsten Dunst who was killed at the end of the movie?
Oh,
Wait,
So I didn't see the. This is the new Civil War movie with the guy who plays Todd in Breaking Bad. I forget his name. Jesse Plemons. Jesse Plemons. There we go. And I am out of alcohol. We'll have to do. Shout out to okay is having worse problems than me. Welcome to the party. I could, or maybe I already am. Do you know that I'm not? You never know. You never know. So I just watched the A24 movie 2 days ago. The girl's name annoyed me by simplicity. A weird, obscure reference to the unrelated person better than her. I don't know why that stands out. What in the fuck are you talking? Civil War was an A24 movie? Really? I don't know why that's necessarily surprising, but I feel like, again, I didn't see it, but I heard that it was super, super woke. And I kind of feel like, A24 is not necessarily based, but like to put out like an overtly woke movie. This chick is the Indian Jesus, aka Lutch, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. Welcome to the party. All right, let's dive back in here. What was the question?
Played by Kirsten Dunst. Number 12.
Okay.
Number 12, in the movie Civil War,
What
was the name of the reporter played by Kirsten Dunst who was killed at the end of the movie?
Oh,
wait. Oh.
the new movie.
movie
I
wasn't
watched
good enough.
Y'all both
Name.
watched it.
I was sitting next to you when I watched it. But you want to hear a secret? I wasn't paying very much attention.
Okay, we got Kit Carson.
I'm gonna come up.
Character. I'm gonna assume that's a character in the movie. Or are we just throwing bullshit? What are you doing, More? Come on, you can't be. You know, as much as I love this dog, come on, bud. You gotta be out of there. You go. See, just lay down. Nope. I don't know why you're fighting me. Just lay down, dude. There we go. Dog, right? Yep, that's taking over. Unless, shout out to Frosty, he said Trump 2024. Of course. Hell yeah. Welcome to the party. I guess a lot of people didn't see it. William saying bugs at Bunny, but Cody said it wasn't woke. It actually tells you to ditch your politics in the first scene. Because this is not current America. The movie is portrayed by camera film techniques, and I think they telegraphed that very well. It was simply a cinematography movie when you ditch the politics. Interesting. We should make that a movie night. That would be a good movie night movie, I think. I just assume, they were all talking about it and saying, like, oh my God, it was this, that, and the other. I just, I assumed. And you know what happens when you assume. All right, let's see.
What's the most offensive name I can come up with?
Yeah.
Least one that's least likely to be right. I have no idea.
I think I've got it.
You probably got it. I don't know.
I think I've got it.
All right, Mike, what do you have?
Is it Shaniqua?
I just put Sam.
Sam? That's the most offensive name you can think of? Sam is the most offensive name you can think of? Cody said Lee Smith, second of her name. She just happened to have the exact same name as a photojournalist before her that was famous. I found that dumb. Okay. King saw it, said I gave it 35 minutes, got bored. No good movies. Ricky Stenicki. I stand on Ricky Stenicki. That is a comedy. And then I forget exactly the name, but it's like don't forget something about Foggy Mountain. Comedy is coming back, guys. Comedy is coming back. If we don't get into pop culture and support the pop culture that is not overtly woke, there's no we missed the boat on anti-woke mainstream stuff. That's a pipe dream. So wokeness is going to be a part of any pop culture, movie, show, whatever. But if you do not give studio heads a reason to be like, well, they're going to be mad at our movie no matter what we do or say. So let's just say screw them and just lean into the woke shit. If you don't do that, then we will get good movies like Ricky Stenicki. Is it like some mind-bending culture shock thing? No. Just a comedy. But culture matters. And the types of jokes that you're starting to see in movies again. You're starting to see people say things like, oh, that's gay. That's retarded. You're starting to see people be okay with that. Those things matter. And I'm for it.
Sam was closer, but neither one of you got it. Her name was Lee Smith.
I would never.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That one with the other Civil War movie, I would never have. I'm learning that I don't know anything about Civil Wars at all.
That's that shit.
But I really loved that movie because, and I mean this honestly, it really shows the depravity of journalists. And I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
The scene where it shows the guy, there's bombs going off, people are dying, and the main character guy looks at the young girl and he smiles and nods, and she smiles and nods back. And it's just like, I've personally experienced these people. They're psychotic.
Yeah.
That's like some Nightcrawler shit. Shout out to No. Is it no or no? No means no. Welcome to the party. I'm getting lots of, you know, I mean, I don't know how to look. I don't know. Thank you. Unless you're talking about Tim Pool, in which case, teach their own. But what was I just going to say? Oh, Nightcrawler. If you guys saw Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal, that movie was, it was about a guy who just wanted to be a news photographer and stumbles into, he just kind of wanted to be somebody important. He kind of stumbles into this profession of being, the first guy that shows up at an accident or a murder or a crime scene or whatever to take pictures and then sell to the news stations. And spoiler alert for a movie that came out like 10 years ago. But there is a scene in Nightcrawler where there's an accident and it's like the lights, it's at night. And so the lights of the car are like kind of facing that way. And then the person who was driving is kind of like outside of the light. So the Jake Gyllenhaal character, so desperate to get the perfect shot, drags the dead body into the light of the headlights to get the right photo. And that's I have to imagine. That is exactly what Tim is referring to here.
Smiles and nods. Bombs going. Depravity of journalists, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
The scene where it shows the guy, there's bombs going off, people are dying, and the main character guy looks to the young girl and he smiles and nods, and she smiles and nods back, and it's just like, I've personally experienced these people. They're psychotic.
Yeah.
Haram. Yeah, next said good storytelling is good storytelling, no matter what else there is. I mean, I guess if we were to, because like I could perceive of a story that is both well told and also really, really, really preachy. I don't know what that would look like, but I'm not willing to say, oh no, that can't exist. And so the preachiness is the problem. Yes, obvious. Like if you're not preaching anything, then it's just a bad movie. It's just, okay, it was all right, not my thing. But if it's not good storytelling and you're preaching, now it's a piece of shit. So absolutely good storytelling is good storytelling. But there's a caveat that if your good storytelling relies on me believing exactly what you believe, maybe that's only good storytelling in a very, very, very specific context. Senior Mom said, I had high hopes for a Quiet Place new movie, but they really ruined that too. I like the first two. Easy. I didn't know that they had a third one. I saw the first. I mean, I think the first one was great. The second one, I feel like they just kind of it was just kind of the same thing. I don't really feel like they up the ante or added to the lore that in a way that like couldn't have been told online or something, you know. So probably not going to see that. I think that, like I said, the first one was great. I think the second one was good, but shout out to William Robertson with Deadpool. Hell yes, I just saw that 2 days ago. I did a spoiler-free review. If you're not sure whether you want to see Deadpool, I just put that out. And yeah, Deadpool was great. It was fun. It was not, it didn't save the MCU. I think it's going in the right direction, but that does not mean that it saved the MCU. So if you go into Deadpool expecting like, okay, I hated all the last 5 movies, but everybody tells me this movie is going to be the one. Don't even waste your money. If you're like, okay, maybe MCU hasn't really been for me, but I think this movie can pull off what it's supposed to pull off, then you're going to have a good time. Not specifically Spider-Man, but MCU, same kind of shit. Facts over emotions every time. All right, diving back in here.
Smiles and nods back, and it's just like I've personally experienced these people. They're psychotic.
Yeah. Even the final scene, that spoiler alert.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Okay, there it is. Holy shiza. Shout out to Cody Brooks. Did you just sign up? Did you just sign up at the highest level, bro? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers to you. And of course, we're gonna stuff Morty full of treats. I forget if that's like the 3rd level or like the top level. I don't remember, but I am blown away. You are the first God Daddy member. Thank you so very, very much. Bing! Shout out to Cody Brooks, the God Daddy. Again, double it up. So, guys, we got a new sheriff in town. I may be the Indian Jesus, but Cody Brooks is the God Daddy. Damn, son. I think that puts you as the sponsor of the stream. Thank you. My goodness. Thank you so. I am speechless. Thank you so very, very much. I mean, thank you, man. Thank you. Like the amount of time and work and energy I put into this to have you, sign up. That means so much to me. Thank you. Oh my God. I am so grateful. Thank you so much, man.
These people, they're psychotic.
Yeah. Even the final scene, that spoiler alert.
Yep.
It's some stone cold psychos in the press corps.
And I guarantee you that would happen.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Should we say what? Just so people know.
She dies. No. Spoiler alert.
The journalist calls, like, I'm being a bit gross, like, exaggerate. He basically steps over her dead body to get the photo, to get the shot.
Yep.
Like, he renders no aid to her as she is going down, and he runs in because he doesn't care about her.
And the younger girl just snaps the pic of her falling. Yep.
Shout out again to Cody Brooks for signing up as the God Daddy. Thank you so very, very much. Oh man, you like my heart. You hurt my heart in a good way. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, he gonna get fat. Shout out to Carly Curtis in the building. Welcome to the party. So the tiny amount of percentage on the I am a woman option from the poll made me laugh. Well, what is it? Because somebody hit it by accident. And out of 44, yeah. So that is we need some more ladies up in here. I mean, we got Am, Carly. You with us now, right? You hit that subscribe, right? You on the team now, right? Where's Harley? Where's I don't remember. Where's the ladies? We got a couple more. Who else is our they haven't been here in a while. Like, oh, Stephanie hasn't been here for a while. Shout out to M169. We got some ladies up in here, but they are not here right now. But welcome. Yay! Shout out to M169. Cody said, I'm hoping to talk to you sometime. Personally, I have too much I keep to myself. Well, hey, brother, send me a DM, and my time is yours, brother. My time is yours. A woman is an adult human female. All right, let's see. Yeah, shout out to M169. Shout out to Harley Rose, the resident fact checker. We got some lovely ladies up in here. They just happen not to be here right now. Oh, and let's not forget Soil the Soul. She's been doing work a lot, so she hasn't been around. But shout out to Soil the Soul. Always got love for her.
It's going down, and he runs in because he doesn't care about her.
And the younger girl just snaps the pic of her fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's exactly what would happen.
Yep.
She takes a picture of her dead on the ground and goes, okay, next story.
Mm-hmm.
What is the current score? 8-5. It's pretty close.
Okay. All right. I guess maybe there's a chance for a comeback. Probably not.
All right. Number 13. In 1939, Hattie McDaniel was the first Black woman to win an Academy Award for her performance in what Civil War themed movie?
Okay, so a Civil War themed movie, the first Black woman to win in 1939.
Probably not.
All right. Number 13. In 1939.
1939, Hattie McDaniel was the first.
Hattie McDaniel was the first Black woman to win an Academy Award for her performance in what Civil War themed movie?
So this is going to be one you either know it or you don't, because 1939. How many Civil War movies? So Cody, if you hit me up wherever, hit me up. I have the where is it? The thing in white here. That is my Instagram and my Twitter. Twitter is definitely better. Or if you join the Discord, which you now have full access to, then you can do that as well. Nick, if you want to drop the link one more time for our boy, join the Discord. That's definitely where you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. And shout out to Eerie Fairy Tales. If I forgot anybody, I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. Don't take it personally. But I love you. I love you all. Love you all. Williamson in California. Where are you located? I am in Jersey, baby. Born and bred in Jersey. Oh yeah. Gone with the Wind was not 18. What was it? Oh,
win an Academy Award.
1939. I was thinking Dances with Wolves. Okay. Yeah, 1939. Underground Railroad? Oh, I don't. Was that a movie? All right. Yeah, Discord is best. But if you hit me up, for whatever reason, they don't give me notifications on Instagram, but I will eventually find it. But Twitter is the best place if you're not in the Discord. But I highly suggest, if you're a member, you are not going to want to miss out on what is in the Discord. Yeah, 1939. All right, let's see. We've got one guess. Gone with the Wind. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like Charlie Chaplin times. Let's see. Maybe it's multiple choice.
For her performance in what Civil War themed movie? All right, Knowles.
Winter Soldier, Captain Morgan. No, I'm joking. Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
That is correct. Gone with the Wind.
Oh, wow.
My handwriting is much worse than
Mammy.
Michael's.
Mammy.
All right, fair enough. I just had a clue. See, you guys are on top of this. I love having such a well-informed what do I call you guys? Viewers, audience? Like, I'm gonna call you fans. Like, that's gay. But it can be very easy to have a bunch of people who just don't know shit, and you guys know what it is. Shout out to LFG. The last minute coming in with the right answer. Good job. Welcome. Knowing more than me. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were joking, homie. That's how wrong you were. Oh, I thought you were talking about the. Okay, never mind. I guess. Yeah, fair. Well, I'm a lowly millennial. So how the fuck I'm a lowly millennial with immigrant parents. So anything prior to 1983, 4, 5 in that era, I probably don't know about it. I didn't have parents who grew up in America and knew what pop culture was in America and passed it on. So it wasn't until I was old enough to start, learning these movies. That's why there's so many of those classic movies I've never seen, including any of the Star Wars. LFG said, I love Zillennials and respect to Gen Z. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Respect all around.
Correct. Gone with the Wind.
My handwriting is much worse than
Mammy.
Michael's.
Mammy. She was great.
Nice.
All right, number 14. In 1862, the U.S. Congress authorized the first paper currency during the American Civil War. What were these bills called? Y'all both start writing really quick. I guess that was an easy one.
Okay.
Sam, what do you have?
Hold on.
Greenback?
Wait. Oh, God damn it.
Greenbacks, that's correct.
I'm on the
This
wrong
isn't good
thing.
because I'm getting him now,
Why
but
is
so
this
is
not
Tim,
opening?
which doesn't help me.
Maybe you should have.
Well, that was sorry. I skipped over that one, but I guess everybody's gonna know. Oh, Brian got it real quick. I was trying to figure out if Nirvana was in Discord. I for 1 second missed the entire thing. LFG said, respect for Asian culture. My 2 adult kids speak Mandarin and American English. I speak one of those. I've been saying, those of you who are members and are in the Discord, you have the access to go into the video chat rooms. You have the access to set up events. Just give me 2 options. Would you like to watch Star Wars here, or would you like to watch Star Wars here? On this day or on this day? And I will pick one. But nobody's done it. I've been saying it forever. Ah, Boomer, we got you. You don't know everything, Boomer. You don't know everything, Boomer. I didn't even hear the question. I gotta back this up.
War. 1862, the U.S. Congress authorized the first paper currency during the American Civil War. What were these bills called? Y'all both start writing.
I would have. There is no way I would have known that. But going back to The Office, you remember the episode where there has been a murder, and Oscar gets news from the corporate office. Where is my fucking babe? Oscar gets something from the head office, and they're playing the murder game. And so he's like, "Oh, there's no Michael Scott here. There's only Caleb, whatever." And so Oscar's like, "Well, they get the seas or the water. They got enough greenbacks." I guess that's what these bills were called.
Really quick. I guess that was an easy one. Sam, what do you have?
Greenbacks.
Greenbacks, that's correct.
So, this isn't good because I'm getting him now, but so is Tim, which doesn't help me.
Maybe you should have kept that French question because I think you were closer to the week.
I know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Was I? I think he would have won that one too.
Oh, you put 1,000, I put 300.
Yeah, he would have won that too. This is not.
Hey,
all right.
Wait, whoa. As somebody whose ancestry is predominantly Indian and Chinese, no. Food, maybe. Culture, number 1. U.S., number 1. U.S., number 1. Shout out to James Eddie. Welcome to the party. So what's going on? Where are you from? I am from Jersey, Central Jersey, in the building. Welcome to the party. We are playing a little bit of Civil War trivia with Michael Knowles and Tim Poole. Welcome.
Oh, you put 1,000, I put 300.
Yeah, he would have won that too. This is not.
All right. This thrill-seeking activity was used strategically during the Civil War for reconnaissance and attacks.
This leisure activity, this thrill-seeking activity was used
strategically during the Civil War for reconnaissance and attacks. What was this activity?
The thrill.
I'm just gonna say skydiving, like off rip. That's the only thing that would make sense. That would. What a thrill-seeking activity That's used for, again, what was they used?
During the Civil War, thrill-seeking activity was used strategically during the Civil War for reconnaissance and attacks. What?
It has to be 1920. That was 1913 or something. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So we got the Jersey boy. Hey, everybody up in Jersey. There we go. When we get to 10K, the meetup is gonna be in AC. So you guys are already right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, obviously no plans. So good good thought there. So hunting on a reconnaissance mission. I don't know how that would work. Flying a kite. That seems silly, but it also makes sense. Brian said hide and seek. Nick said and hit the like button while you're there. It's so easy. It's so free. It helps out this little brown boy so much. I'm only 5'4" and I can't get any girls. So 1 like equals 1 girl to suck my dick. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. I apologize. Horse jumping. Horse jumping. So how would we use horse jumping to get recon? It's like, hey, are you guys riding around here trying to figure out what we're doing? No, we're just jumping horses. We're just jumping horses. Ballooning. Okay, all right. There was definitely aerial activity before planes existed. So obviously it's not skydiving because of, but it has to be something like that. It has to be something like that. Shout out to Dennis Shaw from Buffalo, New York. Welcome to the party. Monkmaster said, Pokemon Go. There was no planes. The Pokemon were out there, but it was just Pokemon. There was no app. You just had to go catch the actual Pokemon. Shout out to Dulles Python. Welcome. Okay, I think we got enough people saying it's ballooning. I think you guys are right. Womanizing. I don't think so. I don't think so. But all right, let's get the full question once again.
I guess. I don't know. Was I think he would have won that one too.
Oh, you put 1,000, I put 300.
Yeah, he would have won that too. This is not.
All right. This thrill-seeking activity was used strategically during the Civil War for reconnaissance and attacks. What was this activity?
The thrill-seeking activity?
Yeah, I know this one.
It's a thrill-seeking activity. All right. This answer is wrong, but at least it's kind of funny.
The photos of this are actually pretty funny. All right. What do you got, Tim?
Look at those up.
Hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons. Oh, no. It's obviously bungee jumping.
It is hot air balloon.
No!
I mean, at least, obviously, yes. Brian's correct. There's no planes in that time, but the thought of being up, that is definitely what we need to see. So let's. Okay. So hot air. Come on. Air balloon. Oh my God. Civil War. These are pretty badass. Oh, we got a bunch of these here. Wait, am I on? Wow. Okay, here we go. No. So we had this one. What's this? Huh. But I mean, I knew it had to be something with height. Like that's the only thing that made sense to me. I'm trying to find anything more specific. I mean, we all know what the fuck a hot air balloon is. He said the pictures are funny. I mean, they're cool. That it's like, oh, interesting. I don't know how funny, but whatever you say, Mikey boy. James said you go high enough to the point where the fall will end you. Yep. That's no parachute. That's got to be scary. When did they invent parachutes? I would assume that parachutes came after airplanes, but you never know. Delvis Python said hot air balloons have been around since the 1700s. Good to know. Good to know. Because yeah, like I originally said, it's skydiving, but obviously didn't think about the invention of the planes. When were they invented? When were planes invented? 1903. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's not like I was that far off. And LG's paying parachutes later than the Civil War. Not surprised. Not surprised. So let's GPT this. This is interesting. Okay, so how high did the hot air balloons used in the Civil War go? Come on. Takes a second. All right, what we got from you guys? Nick said, I think they started using Zeppelins to bomb in World War One. Okay. Bro, real quick, I could have why is this not doing anything? I could have sworn when I first read this that you said Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, what are you on? What is going on here? Okay, there we go. Do the thing. This is, when thing, like, ChatGPT, you have one purpose. You have one purpose. I put in words and you spit out the appropriate response to that. What are we doing? Okay. During the Civil War, hot air balloons. Yes. I don't even want to spend this much time on this. It's the principle by now. Someone knows nothing about something and said, you know what I realized? You can't show Gone with the Wind to kids today because they can't sit for 5 minutes. Gone with the Wind requires focus. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of older movies are not going to just ever be seen by young people. All right. So it says here, during the American Civil War, hot air balloons were primarily used for recon and artillery spotting by the Union Army. The balloons, which were filled with hydrogen, could typically ascend to altitudes of 1,000 to 1,500 feet. Okay, so would a musket ball be able to hit one? Let's try that. Yeah, right. I was like, yo, DiCaprio, I mean, he's the one, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah, look, she said Da Vinci was the cheat code for real. I mean, we have like I think that Elon would be the closest thing that we. Come on, bro. What is going on? Yeah, Elon seems like the closest thing that we'd have to a modern day Da Vinci, but I might want to say that he's more like. Would you say he's more like a Tesla or more like a Da Vinci? Exactly. You had one job. Nick said, "I only wish I was that high." I hear you, brother. Delvis Python said a guy jumped off the Eiffel Tower to prove his parachute design, but died. 420 friendly during the Civil War. Hey, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Hey, shout out to Dylan Soup. Welcome to the party. Good to see ya. All right, we got an answer. So I asked, would a musket be able to hit one? Yes, a musket ball could potentially hit a hot air balloon used during the Civil War, but it would have been quite challenging. Balloons typically ascend to 1,000 to 1,500 feet, which is near or at the maximum effective range of most muskets used during that time. Muskets, such as the Springfield Model 1861, had an effective range of about 200 to 300 yards, or 600 to 900 feet, for accurate fire, though they could technically shoot further. Factors such as wind, the wind of the balloon, accuracy of the shooter would make hitting balloons at such altitudes difficult. Even if a musket ball did strike the balloon, it would need to cause significant damage to deflate the balloon and bring it down. Civil War era balloons were relatively fragile compared to modern materials, but a single musket ball would not necessarily be sufficient to cause a catastrophic failure unless it hit a critical spot. Oh, yeah. Keep telling me I lost power. Let me know if you cannot hear me. Shout out to Nate Dog. Welcome to the party. He said, what made you choose the name The Indian Jesus? The hair and the fact that I was born into the church and confirmed as I was born into the Catholic Church, and I was confirmed in the Methodist Church, and now I'm an anti-theist. So fits. I think that Christian values, Judeo-Christian values, Enlightenment values, classical liberal values, whatever the hell you want to call them, are really, 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 really good. But dogma is very, very, very bad. The Indian Jesus. We're back. All right. Bet. Bayer heroin cough syrup was sold until 1912 for kids. The good old days. The good old days. All right. Let's dive back in here.
It is hot air balloon.
No!
There's these really funny photos you can see during the Civil War.
Dude, you've never seen General Lee just hide by his ankle diving off a cliff?
Not that funny.
I do want to point out, I live next to Harper's Ferry and the John Brown Museum. So when you walk down the street, literally anywhere you go, they have all of these plaques everywhere. There's cannons, there's plaques. You go out for coffee and there's a plaque being like, this is where this happened. This is where that happened.
Yeah.
You drive down to Winchester and you're hanging out at, Lee's compound. So the hot air balloon was kind of easy. I'm like, they got pictures of that everywhere.
But dude, did you see all the plaques to the bungee jumping? Because that must have confused you. Yeah.
That would have been so epic.
You stand rope and shatter their spines when they did it, but got the job done.
All right. The Taiping Rebellion, which broke out in 1850, would come.
All right, hold on. Let's hit that back.
All right. The Taiping Rebellion, which broke out in 1850, would come to be the bloodiest civil war in human history. How many lives do historians estimate were lost? You don't hear about this one as much.
Okay, no multiple choice. So the Taiping Rebellion, which broke out in 1850, and I'm looking at you. I don't think any of us are going to know this. I don't think any of us are going to know this. 80s song lyric, reach out, touch faith, your own personal Indian Jesus. Well, I don't necessarily think that faith is a good thing, but we don't have to get into all of that. The Taiping Rebellion in 1850. LSG is saying 1.3
1850
million.
would come to be the bloodiest civil war in human history.
So the bloodiest civil war of all civil wars. So what did we say? About just over 600K in the American Civil War. So it's definitely, that's what I'm thinking. I think this is a good guess. I think 1.3 is a good guess. I'm just going to go a little bit higher because I'm going to assume that there was a lot of, I'm going to say more than, because again, I like this guess at 1.3 million. We know that it was definitely, we know that the American Civil War was about 6.5 1,000. Yeah. So Wikipedia estimates 650,000 ish, and that's just recorded deaths. So Dulles definitely not, because we already have the American Civil War, which was twice as much as this. So it can't be 245,000. Let me say, what's the word for believe in God but not religion called? It starts with D. Are you thinking of deism, which is not deism is the belief that there is some type of something out there, but if this God exists, that it's not a theistic with a th God, like the God of the Bible, that could reach into the universe and change things. It would be more like a the first mover. So a deistic God, which I could believe in, I could be convinced to believe that there is a deistic God or believe in deism. Yeah, that there is a being that hit the first domino of humanity or the universe rather, and that everything else is just physical laws. I could be convinced to that would be that we have a creator in that way, but personally I don't hold that, because we don't have any evidence that would be the case. But one of my famous sayings is believe nothing except that anything is possible. Can we see it? Do I want to show off my tiny arms here? I do have went the wrong way. Believe nothing except that anything is possible. So I could be convinced to believe it, but I don't believe it right at this moment. Yes, Thomas Jefferson was a deist. Yep. All right, so getting back to the Taipan, what do they call it? How many lives were lost? We got the 1.3. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'm gonna say 3 million has been on my mind, so I'm just gonna say 3 million.
Which broke out in 1850, would come to be the bloodiest civil war in human history. How many lives do historians estimate were lost? You don't hear about this one as much.
Oh, I actually live next to a monument for the Taiping Rebellion, so it's sort of like Tim, but there's a lot more bungee jumping, though. That's what confused me.
Okay. There's a number just clacked there, too. All right, what do you have?
1.5 million?
I put 3 million.
The correct answer is 30.
I knew that 3 million was on my mind for some reason. So maybe I am just mind melted with Tim. It doesn't seem like he's about to say that that's the answer. But 3 million's got to come into play somehow, somewhere with this thing.
What do you have?
1.5 million?
I put 3 million.
The correct answer is 30 million.
Oh, so was I closer?
You were.
According to the French Revolutionary calculation, was I?
Maybe use that.
Holy moly! 30 million people dead, gone. Yowza. Ouchie. 30 million people. I do not know what to say. I mean, at least I was on the right track. That it seems like 1 million is too low, but god damn.
Closer?
You were.
According to the French Revolutionary
million.
Oh, so
this looks. Come on. This looks like it's from Wikipedia, saying with no reliable census at the time, estimates of the death toll of the Taiping Rebellion are speculative. The most widely cited sources estimate the number of total deaths during the almost 14 years of rebellion to be approximately 20 to 30 million civilians and soldiers. Most of the deaths were attributed to plague and famine. Interesting. Someone else have claimed the death toll may have reached 100 million. That is wild. But yeah, again, if we, Wikipedia definitely sus, but I mean, unless somebody has a historical, sense outside of that, I'd imagine that, if they're saying that it could have been as much as 100 million, then 30 million is a conservative guess. Right. How many people died in World War II? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So 50 to 85 million for World War II. So not more, but still, that was a world war. Shout out to King. Welcome to the party. If you want to hear that, you gotta head over to Discord, which is free to join. I have no issues with saying anything, but I don't want to get banned. No, I'll go there. I mean, I'll use it. I don't give a shit, but like, why? But welcome to the party. All of them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, Nick said they used to know how to try to commit genocide. It is crazy. Funkmaster said I had to look it up. The Chinese Civil War was way worse than imagined. Tell me more. Jesus. OG said Chinese history had an era called the Warring States period. TPR may have overlapped with that time frame. That makes sense. Yeah, 3 million is fucking. I don't even know. I don't like fucking playtime. That was like 1 year. In just 1 year. Wild. I say it to Trey all the time. Number one, I'm not a dancing monkey. So just because you say something, that don't mean I'm gonna say it. But not a big deal. Damn. Shout out to Congo. Jesus. LG said, I wonder if the 1918 U.S. pandemic spreaded to China. It's possible. They did say that a lot of it was plague and famine. I don't know if that counts, but very possible. Yeah, I think Genghis Khan's probably the only one that tops that, right? He's probably the only one that tops that. He killed like what? I want to say it was something crazy, like a third of the population or something like that he took out. Genghis Khan was the guy to kill.
I put 3 million.
The correct answer is 30 million.
Oh, so was I closer?
You were.
According to the French Revolutionary calculation, was I?
Maybe use that. All right, here we go. This famous author traveled to Spain to report on the Spanish Civil War and stayed to join the Republican militia.
Okay, well, Tim knows it. A journalist who went to the Spanish Revolution?
Report on the Spanish Civil War and stayed to join the Republican militia.
Oh, I knew this. I can't remember.
Wait, hold on. You said American author or English author?
Famous author.
Famous author. Oh.
Tip of my tongue. I can't get it. I can't think. I know it. I was just reading about this a couple months ago.
All right. Tim, what do you have?
I put Michael Knowles, but I know he got it.
I would have been. Yeah, I wouldn't have been fighting for the Republicans. That's for sure. Is that Orwell?
Yeah. What did all that say?
I wouldn't have been fighting.
Homage to Catalonia, autobiographical account by George Orwell of his experience as a volunteer for Republicans in the Spanish Civil War, published in 1938. Unlike other foreign intellectual leftists, Orwell and his wife did not join the international brigades, but instead enlisted in the Workers' Party of Marxist unification. The book chronicles both his observations of drudgery of the daily life of the soldier and the disillusionment with political infighting and totalitarianism. It was George Orwell. George Orwell was the answer we were
fighting for the Republicans, that's for sure. Is that Orwell?
That is correct.
Orwell. Okay.
Orwell.
Yes. That's good.
Oh, man.
I almost faked myself out and wrote Hemingway, confusing it with the World War I, but
I couldn't think of it. I was just reading about this actually not that long ago. It was like tip of my tongue. I couldn't get it.
And was that question worth 15 points? Because then it might be a tie game.
Well, this one's going to be easy for you, so you can just stage your comeback now.
Okay, good.
Oh, we got
in Game of Thrones.
Yes. All right. Game of Thrones. Let's go. We got this. All right. In Game of Thrones.
The Dance of Dragons is a royal war of succession and civil war in the 7 kingdoms of Westeros, fought between 2 rival factions of the House Targaryen. What were the names of these 2 rival factions, Michael?
So,
I mean, the Greens and the Blacks, but I don't. How did they? I don't know exactly. Shout out to Joe Mama. Welcome to the party. So yeah, House of the Dragon is that's what they're asking about, right? House of the Dragon?
Factions of the House Targaryen War in the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros fought between two rival factions of the House Targaryen. What were the names of these two rival factions, Michael?
I'm just gonna say Targaryen and Valerian. I'm not fully understanding what part of this that they are that they're asking. Let's see.
So easy.
I don't even know what to write.
Yeah, this one's pretty obvious.
Have you guys caught up on the new season?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm still catching up on the first season. I'm going to put a second guess here, too.
10 seconds?
All right, I got it.
All right, Michael, what do you have?
The obvious answer is the Guelphs and the Ghibellines. But if that answer doesn't do it for you, I would say that the houses of Lancaster and York.
I drew a cat.
Okay, does anybody?
I think Michael was closer.
Does anybody have the answer? I think because I mean it's separated by the Alicent Hightower and Rhaenys Targaryen, but unless green and black is just the way that they are willing to go through this, I really don't understand exactly what they're asking. I'm not really sure what they're asking. Funkmaster said the Warring States period, which was centuries before the Civil War. Are we talking Game of Thrones or are we talking fucking China? Lord of the Rings 1 and 2. The Sharks and the Jets. Lord Vader. There we go. Shout out to that is our boy Michael Knowles. House Stock. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is that they're the answers they're looking for. Again, I'm watching the show. I'm very familiar with what we're come on. Oh, come on, the OCD. Right there. Boom. Okay.
Technically, so he gets an advocate. It's the blacks and the greens.
Got him, the blacks and the greens. Alicent Hightower, Otto Hightower in the greens. Who thought her son Aegon should be the heir to her husband Viserys because of his dying words, when really he was just out of his mind talking about Aegon's conquest, not his grandsire. God damn it. The greens and the blacks.
Closer, technically, so he gets an advocate.
Yeah.
It's the blacks and the greens.
It's the blacks and the greens.
Those are the two rival factions of House Targaryen.
Yep. So Alicent and the Hightowers with Aegon and Aemon, they are the greens, and then you have Rhaenyra with her son Luce and Lord Corlys. They are the blacks.
Huh. That's so lame. I would have expected some ornate sort of pseudo medieval name, like Guelph and Ghibelline, which is not, that's actually medieval.
Well, like I said, we got Viserys, we got Visenya, we got Gisenya, we got Aemon, we got Aegon, we got Corlys, we got Adam with 2 D's, we got Alwyn with 2 L's. There's a lot of weird names, but hey. Brian said, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched Game of Thrones, I was high as hell. Well, I mean, we're talking about House of the Dragons. So that's a whole other show, but fair enough. And Nick says, can we get some likes for my man, the Indian Jesus, up in here? And I second that. If you just the 3 dots right up here, or just long press the screen, guys. It is so easy. It is so free, and it helps out so much. So much. Thank you very, very much. He said, that's racism. Use your pronouns correctly. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, Game of Thrones is not exactly Lord of the Rings.
Okay,
It's not quite there.
The blacks and the greens. Blacks. Are we even allowed to say that anymore? The faction of color.
They're not black.
They're both factions of color.
Some of them are
All
actually.
right, what's the score?
15-14.
The score currently is 8-11, Tim Pool. However, there is a chance for the bonus question to go double or nothing, go all in,
All right,
and just
double
see
or
what
nothing.
happens.
So first, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Tim is willing to give up his lead for the bonus round. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that he will not. If you think, because Tim is in the lead. So he can go double or nothing. Or he can just be like, nah, I'm going to win. Audrey said, Aegon, I heard of. What was his medieval rapper name or his government name? So it's Aegeon. Aegeon. Aegon. But I have no, like, that is his government name. Tim Applepool, yeah. And so Brian says no. Brian says he's going to keep the money. LFG said he's going to keep the money. Is Tim Pool going to go and go double or nothing? 1 if you say yes, 2 if you say no. Can you bless us, Jesus? Are you the Messiah, twin brother, or Satan? That's for me to know and you to find out.
I know you're a gambling man, Tim. So do you want to wager that?
Yeah, what say you, Tim?
Is this the last question?
This is the last question.
I say, wait. I was going to say yes, but
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right. I'm so glad.
We know that Tim is a big poker fan. So we know he likes to gamble, even though technically poker's not gambling. He likes to, let it roll. Let it roll.
That after I described how much I regretted doing this with Kaya Raychick, that you're doing the same thing, even though you're probably going to get it.
Hard one, right?
This is a very hard one. It's also going to be whoever gets closest, all right?
All right, so this is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles. Let's see. Put your thinking caps on. Get your answers in quick. Let's do it.
In 1967, the song Together Again, the hit single from the first Smokey Mike and the God King album, was released. However, that is not the only version of this classic. Notably, the live version recorded later by Smokey Mike and the God King at the historic Ryman Auditorium, and the modern cover done by Timcast, which resurrected the band after Ian was caught mercilessly beating that child. What was the total runtime of the original Together Again single?
He's going to freaking...
So what happened was, do you guys, this is a little bit of inside baseball. Do you guys understand the question? Or not? Because I could explain it badly, kind of. But I'm hoping you guys know. Let's run it back. Hear it again. See if you understand.
Here by Smokey. However,
what happened?
Closest, all right? All right. In 1967, the song Together Again, the hit single from the first Smokey Mike and the God King album, was released.
So that is a song. It's like a folk song. It was an old song that Michael Knowles here and Jeremy Boring, the CEO of Daily Wire. If it was anime, I wouldn't know about it. So they covered this song. What is it called again? Smokey Mike and the God King. Yeah, so Smokey Mike and the God King. So they, Michael Knowles, who we see on screen, and his boss, the Daily Wire CEO, did a cover of that song. So that's where we're at so far.
Together Again, the hit single from the first Smokey Mike and the God King album, was released.
Okay, however, so that song was released. However, that's not the only version.
However, that is not the only version of this classic.
Again, that was it was a cover. So
notably, the live version recorded later by Smokey Mike and the God King at the historic Ryman Auditorium, and
that's them. So Smokey Mike being Michael Knowles and the God King being Jeremy Boring. So they re-recorded this.
The live version recorded later by Smokey Mike and the God King at the historic Ryman Auditorium, and the modern cover done by Timcast, which
and so Timcast then covered the cover, and the music video was Ian, wasting away because he was on drugs.
God King at the historic Ryman Auditorium, and the modern cover done by Timcast, which resurrected the band after Ian was caught mercilessly beating that child. What was the total runtime of the original Together Again single?
So the original song of Together Again, I don't even know who that is or what that is or why that is, but there is some folk song. Let's see. Let's do a Google. Together Again. Is this the same song? Okay, so it seems like it's a Janet Jackson song. And it's asking for the total runtime of the Janet Jackson version. Yep, Smokey Mike and the God King. The total runtime of the Janet Jackson version, I'm assuming, of Together Again.
I'm gonna freaking know it better than I did because he worked on the cover.
All three versions are different times. So
wait, so you're saying the original?
The original, not the live version at the Ryman.
The live version is the original.
No, well, no, but it's the release.
Okay, all right, sure.
The performance was much longer than the original single.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, let's do this. Let's give us some type of something to go on. It's cold in California where I'm at. It hell freeze over. I mean, maybe, because it is. It's pretty comfy here. Whoa. Oh, is that okay? So are we? That's what I was gonna. So I wanted to do Together Again, Tim Pool. I want to see how long theirs is because they said. So this one is 5. Why are there two different versions? Oh, this one. So official music video, 5:57. So if Janet Jackson is long-winded and that's going to be longer, I'm going to go with 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes. That is my final answer. Does anybody want to give a guess as to how long the original Janet Jackson Together Again track ran? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Write down 10 minutes, then I can win.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing it in French time or English time?
They call it Mexican time now.
Oh man, there's so much writing on this, and I partially wrote the song.
All right, Tim, do you have yours?
I wrote 5:35.
5:35.
Probably wrong.
I said 3:10.
It's 4 minutes and 56 seconds. So I
Highest without going over. Yes. Yeah!
Okay, so wait, who's you were right over, but wait, he specifically did he not say the original was longer?
It's
5.
Yeah, we're doing.
Let's go all the way back.
they're different times. So
Wait, so you're saying the original?
the original, not the live version at the Ryman.
The live version is the original.
No, well, no, but it's the release.
Okay,
That's
all right,
Timcast.
sure.
The performance was much longer than the original single.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
the performance was much longer than the original. Okay, so if I had gone by this, if I'd understood, and we looked up the 5:57 for the Timcast version, then I would have guessed 3.5 minutes. And what was the original? What was the actual answer? Because I just went 2.5. I looked at the number. I saw 5:57, and I just added 2, and then a 30. Obviously, it's only about 2 minutes because it's 5:57. But that's where my mind went. So I saw 5, and I said, okay, 7.5. So if the original is shorter, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to say 3.5 minutes. Even
Down 10 minutes, then I can win.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing it in French time or English time?
They call it
French time.
I know.
Oh man, there's so much writing on this, and I partially wrote the song.
So much writing. The caption said writing on this. I was like, why do you care how much writing is on your thing? He said there's so much writing on this.
All right, Tim, do you have yours?
I wrote 5:35.
5:35.
Probably wrong.
I said 3:10.
It's 4 minutes and 56 seconds. So
Highest without going over. Yes. Yeah.
So 61 seconds shorter than the Timcast version. Interesting.
It's closer.
I believe Tim won that because it was closest to it. So
Wrong song. Oh, that's got to be embarrassing.
Michael, 2 in a
What?
row.
Wait, whoa. Where's my... Hold on. He said he got it right, but then they were like, nuh-uh.
So I
Highest without going over. Yes. Yeah.
Closer.
I believe Tim won that because it was closest to it. So
Wrong song.
Oh,
That's got to be embarrassing.
closest to, but it wasn't closest without going over. It was just closest. So with that being said, we have to go back. Wait, where is it? I think Brian got it. Did Brian not get it? Brian is the winner. Yeah, missed by a minute and a second. 61 seconds. Not quite. All right.
Michael, 2 in a row.
Oof.
Yeah. 4 minutes and 56 seconds.
You're telling me the one on Spotify is almost 5. We are the most self-indulgent people on the face of the earth. How long was
I knew it was around 5 minutes. And I was like, I didn't know if it was like low 5 or high 5. And I was like, I'll just put 5.5.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
and the Timcast version was shorter than that, obviously. It was a little more upbeat, it was a little faster.
in my mind, the Timcast beautiful synthwave 80s version was longer, actually, than the original. Wow.
You know what I will say is the reason I probably got closer, Michael, is because I'm a huge fan. And I actually, it's that song's in our playlist, so it comes on quite a bit.
Hey, look, I'm honored. I'm honored by your beautiful reinterpretation of it. And I just got destroyed by facts and logic and Tim Pool. I do a pitch for the show.
Yep, we'll put 30 seconds on the clock. And Michael, would you please tell everyone why they should tune in to the Timcast IRL?
Many reasons.
And before our friend Michael Knowles says anything about anything that he says about Timcast, double it for the Indian Jesus.
Michael, would you please tell everyone why they should tune in to the Timcast IRL?
Many reasons. Tim himself obviously possesses a great deal of knowledge, far more than I, apparently, at least on the topic of Civil War and Marvel movies and my own musical works. Also, because the co-hosts and guests on Tim's show are really terrific, eccentric, delightful people. I'm thinking of Ian.
I put a picture of himself. And okay, so I don't have good guests yet, but that's where you guys come in. Make sure you hit that subscribe, share this everywhere, because we're going to blow up, baby. Brian's got to go. You have a good night, brother. It was very, very, very good to have you here. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe. Ring the bell, guys, because I do have my show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. But as you see, I just go live whenever I feel like it. And I did not expect to do a full 2.5-hour show off of a 25-minute video. But here we are.
And I'm thinking many other people on the show. And but the main reason that Tim's show is so great is that it made my book Speechless, Controlling Words, Controlling Minds, hit #1 on the charts. So for that reason alone, you should tune in and support.
Oh man, if you know, for like 3 months. You see Michael Knowles' book here, Speechless, in the bottom corner. When it first came out, people were super chatting into Timcast, being like, they'd start saying, whatever. No, so you'd be 3 hours early. 5 p.m. Pacific. 5 p.m. Pacific, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you again, brother. You have a good one. So 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all the time. Again, I try to go live 6 days a week. I'll take one of the weekend days off. And so if you have the notifications on, and again, guys, the Discord is free to join. It's free to join. It's all fun, having these little things and whatever. But this is not just a channel to just have fun so that you guys give me money and then I go up and whatever. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is trying to build a community that has actual sway, that has actual value to society. That when we say the Indian Jesus, the people who are down with the Indian Jesus want this, that actually means something to people in politics, in media, whatever it is. We just hit 4,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I just got to let you know one more time, we are so much closer to the beginning than we are to the end. So you are still jumping in on the ground floor. So for real, again, it's free. The worst possible thing that happens, you join the Discord, you don't like somebody or you get bored, and you leave. Just join, come through, have the conversations, do what will matter. Because if you don't, somebody else will. If we don't, somebody else will. So thank you so very, very, very much for hanging out with me, guys. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Big shout out to the Funk Master General with the $10 super chat and 10 gifted memberships. Again, all 10 of you. If you did not already have the disciple permissions in Discord, just send me a DM. You'll get them immediately right now, thanks to the Funk Master General. And of course, the sponsor of the stream, the God Daddy himself, Cody Brooks. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very, very much. I really, 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 really do appreciate you guys to no end. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And so I'm just going to tell you I love you. I'm going to tell you that you mean the world to me, and that this, what we're doing, means the world to me as well. And if you think that something needs to be done, you're in the right place. If you think that people need to be better at communicating, despite whether they believe this, that, whether they're on this side or that side, you're in the right place. But I cannot do it alone. I simply cannot do it alone. I need your help. So please step up for you, for your family, and for America and the world. We can fix it, but we have to do it. So thank you, thank you, thank you again, guys. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you are there. Hit that like and subscribe. You know I would do it for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you again, guys. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, Morty also appreciates it. I have been your host, Lutch, a.k.a. The Indian Jesus, here with my co-host, Morty. Until next time, guys, we are out of here. Peace.